How to sell Obamacare health insurance? Hello friends, my name is Allison from Dolphin Insurance School. Today, we will talk about health plans approved and subsidized by the federal government, or what is known as Obamacare health insurance. How can you sell Obamacare insurance or health insurance in general? How can you become an insurance professional and sell federally subsidized Obamacare health plans? Before we start, let's point out, as we have done in other videos, that it is incorrect to say Obamacare insurance because Obamacare is not insurance. Obamacare is a federal subsidy. It's a tax credit that the U.S. government passed through the healthcare law so people can buy an HMO, PPO, or other health plans using an insurance marketplace. You may be approved to pay only a small percentage of your previous monthly premium. Obamacare is not insurance. It is an alternative to subsidizing different health plans. In this sense, the current health insurance plans are, of course, the same plans the different insurance companies had before. Example, Blue Cross, Blue Shield, Cigna, Coventry One, Ambetter, Molina Healthcare, which has been very strong in the state of Florida. These insurance companies have been in the market for many years and offer different plans. They make it possible for people, or at least whoever chooses to do so, although they are now mandatory to have health insurance. What is new and very popular is the fact of being able to buy one of these health plans without having to pay $300, $400, or $500 that was previously paid for an insurance policy. So, through this application with the federal government, you can get a subsidy. In many cases, you may only end up paying $50, $60, or $70. So what are the steps you need to take to become an agent and sell insurance like the Obamacare health plans? And yes, let's keep calling it Obamacare because that is the way it is known. But remember, the explanation above, it is not insurance. How can you offer and sell federally subsidized health insurance plans? The first step to selling Obamacare is to become a certified insurance agent. As usual, to become an insurance agent, you must have passed a pre-licensing course at an insurance school certified by your state. That is us. Dolphy Insurance School is an insurance school fully certified and approved by the state of Florida. This certification step, as we have said in other videos, is not optional. It is mandatory. The states understand that this type of course will teach you all about the industry as well as the specific professional jargon that will enable you to carry out your work as an insurance agent in a successful way. That is why insurance schools must have a license to operate, as in our case, as well as licenses for the different courses offered, in our case as well, on their premises. In other words, not only is the license required to be accredited as a school or as an institution, but also for each course that is taught, whether it is License 215, License 220, License 440, and any other license. We've been talking about License 215, life insurance, health, and annuities, but you don't need to have License 215 to sell Obamacare. You may only have License 240, health insurance. The point here is that it would be a pity that you made the effort to pass the pre-licensing course and then test only for License 240. It would only allow you to sell health insurance in the end. Notice that the pre-licensing course is a very complete one. That is, the 215 license, life insurance, health insurance, and annuities, is geared to all three licenses. It is up to you to decide what you want to test later with the state. In other words, you must pass the pre-licensing course, that is, the single pre-licensing course for License 215, and later, you can choose whether to sit for the 240 license test, health insurance, the 214 license test, life insurance, or to test in full for health, life, and annuity insurance, the 215 license test. This means that once the general pre-licensing course is over, if you only decide to test for the 240 health insurance license, you will not be able to test for the license 215 later. Please keep it in mind because many people believe that they can pass the complete pre-licensing course, then test for the 240 health insurance license, and a little later test for the 214 life insurance license, for instance. That's not how it works. You can take whatever test you want after pre-licensing, but only once. If after the pre-licensing you decide to take License 240, then you have to take the pre-licensing course again if you want to take License 215. As stated before, upon completion of insurance school and the 60-hour License 215 pre-licensing course, you can sit for the state exam. Later on, you must get fingerprinted, and there will be a process to determine that you are morally eligible to become an insurance agent. Of course, all of the above depends on you meeting the established requirements that we have told you about in other videos. Being 18 years of age or older, residing in the state of Florida, and having at least a social security number and a work permit. Many people arrive in the USA as immigrants or tourists, and unfortunately, they cannot become certified insurance agents here. You must have at least a social security number and a work permit. We must also make it clear that when you obtain your License 215 as health, life, and annuities insurance agent, you are not only certified to sell Obamacare, but all other insurance on the license. As noted above, you can sell insurance through Obamacare as well as HMOs and PPOs that have nothing to do with the subsidized insurance market. You can also sell Medicare and dental insurance and sell supplemental plans. In other words, you have a wide range, a whole portfolio of products that you can offer to different policyholders. For example, some HMOs do not offer their health plans through the Obamacare insurance marketplace, so you can sell them separately. In addition, License 215 offers the possibility of offering life insurance, term life insurance, whole life insurance with living benefits, life insurance for funeral expenses, life insurance to cover mortgages, life insurance for university studies, etc. In other words, there are great possibilities when you get License 215 because it groups life insurance, health insurance, with all health insurance products, subsidized or not, and also annuities. The license covers all these possibilities, and we suggest you take advantage of it, study hard, and sit for the full license exam, which is the License 215 state exam. Now, another step: if you are already licensed as health, life, and annuity insurance agent, that's great news, but unfortunately, you are not yet able to sell Obamacare. At this point, we suggest you start getting the approvals from the insurance companies. In other words, although you have made the effort and managed to get the license, you are not ready yet. You must obtain the appointments from different insurance companies for the different types of products you are going to offer. We are talking about medical insurance, life insurance, and the so-called appointments that you need to get. This is relatively easy for License 215. It is not the same as in the case of License 220 for auto insurance, commercial, and liabilities, where you have to do a little more work to get the appointments from the different insurance companies. In other videos, we have already told you the options you have to get such appointments, approvals from the insurance companies. With regards to health insurance companies, the approval is relatively easy. We're talking about appointments. Those are contracts so that you can sell the company's products. This is something you can do on your own by contacting each of the insurance companies. You can send emails or call the telephone numbers they have set up for agent service. You have many possibilities to start selling. Of course, as we have told you in other videos, being hired by an insurance agency is the fastest way to get those appointments from the different insurance companies. By doing so, you don't have to spend time contacting each of them so that in the end, some give you appointments and others don't. This avoids making this process much more difficult for you. The third point that you should consider to be able to undertake your sales with Obamacare and other insurances is to obtain your national producer number. Fortunately, at this point, you already have your insurance license, you are a certified agent, and you have already been appointed by the different insurance companies to sell their products. However, there are still two important steps to be taken before you can sell. One of them is to obtain the National Producer Number, NPN, which is unique and allows you to identify yourself when selling health insurance. It is not difficult, it is only a procedure. It has no cost either. The fact of being part of an insurance agency, as we have explained before, speeds up the number assignment. Finally, the last step is to take the exam and become certified to sell Obamacare insurance. Remember that you were previously certified as an insurance agent with License 215. However, here we are talking about selling Obamacare, and you have to be certified under Obamacare standards, even after you have been certified as an insurance agent before. Those are two separate processes. When you become an insurance agent, you have a range of products to sell, but maybe you're not interested in selling Obamacare and subsequently don't get certified for it. However, if you want Obamacare products to be on your selling roster, you have to take an exam. To be appointed by the insurers, you need that certification. In other words, even when you already have your national producer number, the federal government needs to know if you know the healthcare law and if you are ready to sell Obamacare. This is another advantage of being represented by an insurance agency rather than working on your own. The agency can help you through the certification process and work with you to open an account on the official SMS website to take the exam. In other words, the agency guides you while taking the exam online and becoming certified to sell Obamacare. This is a very simple process, and this last step is all via the internet. You don't have to go anywhere or leave the comfort of your computer to achieve the goal of becoming an insurance agent. Not only a licensed insurance agent, but a certified one, ready to sell federally subsidized plans, better known as Obamacare health plans. This is an add-on. Follow the same steps if you want to get certified for Medicare. To help those over 65, you also have to take an exam under the Medicare guidelines and standards. So, we wish you the best of luck, and if you have any doubts or questions, you can call us at our school phone number 305-883-8823, or you can visit our website, insuranceschoolmiami.com.